looks like it's on. Hi, I'm Val. So this is my All About Val poster. So these are some of the things that I picked to be my social identities that I felt were most important to me and best kind of expressed who I am. I'll start off with education. I have a college degree. I have my bachelor's and my master's. Let's see. So the implied privilege of having a college degree is that you were given the opportunity to attend college, which many people are not, and you were financially able to pay for college. It's also implied that you had the mental capacity and ability to be accepted and to get through college. My parents had us very young and did not go to college until they were in their mid to late 30s. And so they didn't have good paying jobs and went back to school when we were in school. And then after that, got their own careers, but always stressed how important college was. And they helped me and my siblings get financial aid, apply for colleges, and just really stress the importance of a college education. As a teacher, I want to show students how education is important and to make learning in the classroom engaging, fun, and something that they are capable of doing. Let them know that they have strengths. Let's see. Also show them teaching strategies. Teach the parents teaching strategies so then they can be part of the learning at home. The next thing I'm going to focus on is the body type. I put my body type is thin and fit. And the implied privilege of that is that people are healthier and happier than others. They have clothes in style that will fit them, readily available, and they don't have to pay more for health insurance and plane tickets due to their size and weight. My personal experience with this is I've always had this body type. My family was very active growing up, and they didn't make exercise a chore. It was more of a fun activity. It's what you do with your free time. I feel it's important to stay physically healthy for your overall health, your energy level, and to keep your confidence up. I personally feel more confident when my body is fit and toned. As a teacher, I want to show the children that we have to love our body regardless of what it looks like. We're all given different body types, and I want just to introduce a healthy ideology of active play and movement to keep our bodies working properly. Health is so important, and many people look at it the wrong way, thinking that staying healthy is bad diets and constantly working out and watching what you eat, and it's not. It's just being healthy with your body and taking care of it. So I want to stress the message that love the body you have and find your strengths. My family, there's a picture here. I come from a nuclear family and a biological mother. We had The implied privilege of the nuclear family, including a dad, mom, and 2 kids, is that they've got it all together. They're financially stable. There's no stress. They're healthier and happier. The children of a nuclear family have the support of both parents and the friendship of a sibling. And the implied privilege of a biological mother is that there's no problems conceiving, carrying, or delivering the perfectly healthy babies that they have. Nuclear families can proudly walk around in public without discrimination or judgment. So, like I said, I came from a nuclear family. There was 4 children. We didn't fit into that perfect little mold. We had vans. We didn't fit into a sedan. We had an extra large table that we sat at. My parents did stay together, which was great for us, and it taught us what commitment is. Today I am married to a man and have 3 biological children. So I am a biological mother, but I've also suffered 2 painful miscarriages. So I don't quite fit into the perfect little mold. As a teacher, it's going to be important for me to remember that families are not all like mine. The majority will be different, and I have to be open and loving towards whatever family they come from. And I want to make sure that those children are seen or see themselves through our curriculum, our books, our stories, so they see their family in the classroom. Religion, I put Christianity. The implied privilege of being a Christian is that we're all perfect and judgmental of others who are not like us, and we only interact with perfect people. I believe Christianity is a religion that embraces anyone who wants to acknowledge their imperfections and change to become more like Christ. The privilege of being a Christian is that my holidays will most likely be celebrated mainstream. I'll get days off of work. My kids will get days off of school. You can go to the store and buy decorations for my holidays. The shows that we watch, the movies, the music that we hear are going to be from my holiday. I won't have the pressure to celebrate other religions' holidays, and I'll be able to worship freely without the fear of persecution. My personal experience of being a Christian hasn't changed through my life. I grew up going to church and hanging out with friends that go to church, and I still do to this day. I've never felt ashamed for my beliefs, and I think my religion has good standards of developing kind, good-hearted people who care for others. As a teacher, I feel like the best way to be inclusive of everyone's religion is to read books and allow for students discussions on different holidays celebrated. Public school is a tough read when it comes to religion because you have to tiptoe around it all. But I think if we're allowed to do discussions, I think student-led ones are a perfect place, and they can bring in their ideas and what they know about their holidays to share with others. The last one I have is economic class. I put middle upper class. The implied privilege of being middle to upper class is that you don't have to worry about affording the basic necessities of life, like food and shelter. You also have the funds to afford a good lawyer if you're ever in a situation where you need to defend yourself. You're given the freedom to buy what you want when you want it. So I grew up not in poverty, but we were definitely lower working middle class. As I said, my parents didn't go to college. My dad worked 3 jobs to support us. They instilled in us the value of money and the importance of hard work. They took out hefty loans for all 4 of us kids to go to college. And after college, my husband and I were able to start a career and then pay back our loans and then purchase a house, which put us in a different situation than my parents were. And so we had no loans or no debt and a house under our belt. So that was like a blessing. Let's see. I would call my family middle class. As a teacher, it's important to stay humble, as so many families and students don't fit into the same middle class lifestyle that I do. And a lot of teachers fit into. So we have careers and we do have a little bit more money and life looks different for us. I want to remember the advantages that I had in my life and keep in mind that not everyone has parents that support them or that are able to go to college or that make good financial decisions for them. I need to be cognizant of what other students' situations are and to be accommodating for them. So these are my social identities. Hope you enjoyed.